Yeah, it's been a while, guys. Sorry about that. Health issues again, unfortunately. Trying to get this damn knee sorted out. We're getting there. Anyway, this is the gear lever gaiter now in position and riveted. You end up having to cut it and make it fit, which I think I've done a reasonable job on that. And, you know, we'll see when I put it in the car. I have done one other piece, which I will now show you. Yes, and there it is. No, of course it's not fitted. It's just resting there at the moment. But it happened to be where it was, so I thought I'd show it to you. I may have to reverse these actions on the cables. I'm not sure yet. I've got to see how it works out. So next is to get that bolted up, and then that can stay in position, and then the carpet will go over the top here around the side and cover that bracket over. And then I've got to get the carpet on the tunnel. Once I've got the carpet on the tunnel, then I'll be able to fit the gear lever console as it is now. And then I've still got the piping to do on that short piece. Oh boy, long way to go. This just gives you a rough idea as to what it's going to look like. Obviously, once I've got this all pressed down, hopefully these creases will reduce. If they don't, oh well. I've got to cut a big hole up here for the ashtray. Not that it will ever be used, but oh, hang on, up you go. I got to fit you, so I got to cut this out here now. This looks pretty good. I'm pleased with that. This still has to go forward a bit more. As I said, I've just rested it in place, and this is my modified piece so that I don't lose those controls. And obviously I lost all of the room up here because of this AC unit and the radio, of course, which is tucked neatly in there. I'm quite pleased with that. Okay, let's take a break now. Sweating like a pig in my garage, and we'll come back with some more stuff later. I think next is to get the piping on that top piece and cut the hole, and then work on the ashtray. Okay, here is the piping now attached, and my plan, hopefully it'll work, is when I push it in, the piping will come up and form a nice edge. Hopefully that's what will happen. Attaching it underneath was a real pain. I've still got to trim the corners, as you can see. I've just left them for the moment. I have joined the piping here, and using the advice of, do you know, I can't remember who it was. I'll look up his name and put it in the text, to actually trim this and then push the piping through. Then we move on to what is ridiculous to me, this many components for a bloody ashtray. And this piece had been confusing me. Now I know it goes on there because I took it off, but lining those holes up, I couldn't see how this would be central. Well, it isn't. As you can see, the hole is down the bottom there, there, and there is a peg on the bottom of the badge, if I can get it to flip over. Of course, I could take it out of the bag, couldn't I? Let's do that. Give me a second. Right, you see there's a little peg there, and that peg goes into that hole. Hang on a second. Hang on, can I get you to look down a bit more? No, that'll do. Right, so that peg will come through this hole, then that badge will be central on that, and that will then be there. But of course the badge just, it falls through. This I now have to cover with leather, and I'm going to have to shave the leather, strafe the leather, strife the leather, streaf the leather, struth the leather. Sorry, I'm an idiot. So that I can get it to fold over on these corners. And I think I have to do a little piece there first. I think I have to do that piece first before I can do that. Then that, I think, oh dear, I think the inside of this doesn't get anything on it. I will have to check. But this piece has to have leather or vinyl, and then these tabs here and there, they bend over inside. But I've still yet to cut the hole in this. Wow. Yeah, all for a fucking ashtray that I won't use. Okay, that's enough for the moment. Okay, one thing I did mention is that this has to be thinned, so I've run around the edge. I did notice that it was taking me a lot of effort, so I put a new blade in, and be warned, I put the new blade in and it immediately sliced through, and sliced me as well, but that's a minor detail, so I've had to glue that to repair it. You won't see it, but it immediately cut right in. It's amazing how quick these blades get dull using this chafing tool. I don't know what you call it. Anyway, this thing that trims the leather off, as you can see, there's lots of lovely leather bits there. Right, that's where I'm going to leave this one for today. I know it's been a long time since I put out a video. Things have been getting in the way. It's called life. I put out a couple of other videos, as you no doubt saw, and I will do my damnedest to produce some more videos this week, but teaser, hopefully tomorrow the S-Type R will be arriving, and if so, then I'll do a video on that prior to starting any of the work. So now it's your turn. Get out in the garage, go do some shit.